It's in here. Whew. Good afternoon to whoever is out there paying attention to me right now. My name is Leon from LKB Pythons. It's been raining off and on for about a week now. So I just figured I'd go live and, just chat for a few, catch up. If that light right there is glaring, I can always close the blind. Just let me know. I don't even know if y'all can hear me or see me real good. What's going on, Iron Dog? How you doing this afternoon? I'm doing okay. I got the hatchling rack in yesterday, and it is put together. I got to get tubs for it though. So I'm gonna probably next couple days, next week or so, probably go to the store or something and probably look at some tubs and stuff like that. This rack holds 18 hatchling tubs, so I will do a video on it, but it's not quite complete yet, so I'm not going to really show it. But other than that, man, things are looking good. Snakes are doing okay. I just cleaned a few tubs this morning. I got today off, so I cleaned a few tubs and that kind of thing. I know, Iron Dog, I know you've been doing quite a few live streams here this past couple weeks or longer. You know, I've been dropping in and such. But other than that, man, everything is good. I'm off today, so I'm just kind of catching up on some stuff today. I know my channel is mainly about ball pythons and snakes, but I do keep aquariums and fish as well. So about 2 days ago, I emptied out my 55-gallon that I got in my kitchen. I removed all the fish in it to another tank I got in my house, and I redone my whole 55 gallons. So I've been kind of focusing on that. I don't know if I'm going to put the angelfish back in that tank. Oh, dude. I don't know. Let's go outside and see, man, how the weather is. I don't know if y'all can see the clouds or whatever, but it's kind of looking like it's about to rain again. So, yeah. What's going on, man? What's going on? How you doing? But yeah, man, it's been the past 4 days, it's been raining like crazy, man. Like, it looked like it's about to rain again. And I don't know if y'all know where I live at, but I live I live over there by Rob from KY Constrictors and Exotics. He lives in Kentucky. I live in Virginia. And where I live on the border of Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky. So for all y'all who's not familiar, if you know what Bristol Motor Speedway is, It's I live about an hour away from it. And yes, it is hot out here. It's probably, I want to say about 80, 75, 80-ish. So yeah, man, it's pretty warm out here today. But I'm off today. I'm just chilling. Like I say, I got the new animal plastic racks in. Um, I gotta get the tubs for it though. I didn't order the tubs because I told myself I could probably go to Walmart or Target or something like that and get them cheaper. So I might do that. As far as pairings and breeding season goes, I've done 3 pairings. Or rather, my wife done a pairing. I done 2 pairings for a total of 3. Um, the females, my wife, uh, I paired for her. I paired my female pinstripe to my male fire cinnamon, and the other 2 pairings I done a female pastel 50% het pod to a male butter, and I also done a het pod female to a ghost or hypo 100% het pod. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting some pods. Hopefully they'll prove out. Fingers crossed. But man, it is way too humid out here today. I'm going back in. Way too humid out here. It's too damn hot for me. Whew. Yeah, it's pretty warm out there today. Pretty warm out there today. But as far as snake parents, that's all I've done. It is, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about the weather because I don't like the wintertime myself. But the humidity in the house right now is 66%. Because I got one of these. And I don't know if y'all can read that real good, but the humidity is 66%. So, yeah. So, it's been a humid one today. I put that on the top of my rack that I got. All the snakes seem to be doing pretty good. Feeding day will be Tuesday. So yeah, oh, I'm telling you, it's wild. And I like being outside and all, but it rained yesterday and a little bit this morning. I was gonna go outside and perhaps cut the grass or something, but the grass is still wet. So, but yeah, let me turn y'all around so y'all can see the snakes here. So yeah, that's the rack I recently built right there. Everybody seems to be doing okay. These 3 females right here is the one I bred. That's my pinstripe right there. It's my female pastel het pod that I bred to my male butter. And my female het pod that I bred. And all of this was probably about, I want to say about end of May, beginning of June is when I done these pairings. So yeah, definitely looking forward. This will be, if everything goes according to plan, this will be my very first breeding season, and I appreciate that, Iron Dog. See, for me, I don't know how. Honestly, I can't afford the Freedom Breeders and the the ASR racks and all that. I don't. My bankroll ain't that long, so I emphasize this shelving unit came from Lowe's actually, and it was only I think it was $100, and I think it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got seven. I got seven shelves on it right now. The bottom shelf don't have no heat tape on it. That's kind of where I stock all my extra tubs and all that. But I mean, I'm not in this to look good. I'm not in this to, try to impress nobody and nothing like that. I'm in this because this is something that I could see myself doing for a long, long time, and I enjoy it. I just recently picked up this fish tank not long ago. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but I'm into fish as well. I got a total of 4 fish tanks in my house. This right here is a 50-gallon column tank. I got a 20-gallon hexagon, and I got a 55-gallon long, and I got a 5-gallon in my bedroom. But as far as this goes, man, I went to Lowe's, got the shelving unit. Me and my wife put it together. I bought the thermostat. This thermostat is still rather new. I only had it maybe about 4 or 5 months. It's doing pretty good. But yeah, man, this is, I done a video on my hatchling rack in my bedroom. And I bought the materials from there from Lowe's too. I mean, I'm only buying what my money can get me. I'm not trying to go in debt because of this hobby, and I'm not in debt at all by any means, but I'm not trying to bite off more than what I can chew as far as financially. So, what's going on, Heather? But yeah, man, honestly, the homemade racks like the one behind me, man, it was easy to put together. I mean, I originally bought 2 shelvings because each shelving only came with, I think, 4 shelves to it. So what I done was I put the 4 in here, and I bought another shelving unit that came in a box, and I added some shelves onto this one. And I still have half another shelving unit in my bedroom. I'm gonna use it for a hatchling rack whenever we get a bigger place. But yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with this rack, man. The heat tape. I'm gonna show you where I got my probe. I got my probe under him. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got my probe right here. I got my probe right there. So yeah, I got my females on the first 3, and then I got my males on the last 3. But yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of skeptical about doing this whole homemade rack thing. But other than that, once I done the first rack, I just kind of just started building from there. So yeah, somebody wants to say hello. This right here is my male GHI Headford Ghost. I haven't. He's up to breeding size now. I haven't paired him to anybody yet though. So yeah, I thought about maybe pairing him to my maybe my Het Clown female. So yeah, but yeah, man. That way I can get some double hats. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, and I told my wife this, because, you know, when I first started this, convincing her it wasn't hard, but it was just like, why snakes? Why can't you do like dogs or something? And I just told her, I said, look, I don't want to be like everybody else, man. I want to do something exotic, you know? And so when I first got my first ball python, so I'll show you him in just a second. So this right here is my first ball python I ever bought. His name is Legless. He's a male butter. And I did pair him to my female pastel 50% het pod. So yeah, man. And they did lock. So I'm looking forward to some pastel butters. Possible het pods. I've never seen a butter pod before. So, but yeah, man, he's a sweetheart, man. Oh, Heather, you funny. But yeah, man. Yeah, my name Leon, Justin. I don't even look like a Joe or anything that starts with a J. Um, but anyway, about the rack. But yeah, I just wanted something that was, that was kind of big, but not too big, and that could hold at least 15 to 20 tubs. And this kind of fit my criteria. We are planning on moving within the next year. If everything goes according to plan, we've already looked at the house that we're trying to get, but due to the COVID, things are kind of on hold. But the house, it has a full attic. Well, it has a full attic with stairs going up to the attic in the middle. So I'm going to put everybody up there once we move. And the location of this house is just maybe 500 feet from the house I'm in now. So yeah, don't have to move far, which is a good thing. But yeah, man, as far as the like I said yesterday, I got my rack in yesterday. I got the laptop sitting on it right now. I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. I wasn't going to show you guys, but what the hell? I don't know if y'all can see that real good, but let me. But yeah, this is it, man. This is the hatchling rack that I purchased. Wow, I purchased this in March, and I got it in yesterday. So yeah, man, got to get tubs for it though. But I already have the heat tape installed. I got a Herbstat 1, and I have an Easy 2 Herbstat. So yeah, man, this is supposed to hold 18 tubs, or however many tubs I wanted to, but 18 hatchlings is good enough for me right now. But yeah, I like it. I haven't hooked it up yet. I got to take stickers off and all that junk, but it's not too bad. I will do a video on it. It's got wheels. So yeah, this is what I had my laptop on when I started the live stream. But so yeah, man, got the heat tape. It starts here, and I just S it all the way through, I guess. Well, let's see. I got so much stuff that I don't use anymore. It's not that I don't use. I don't know, like, hey, let me put the laptop back on here so y'all can. But I don't know, man. I just, when I have the money, because, like, you guys already know, like, it's hard to keep funds in your pocket when you got a family and household and all that. So when I do have the money, I kind of buy more than one. Like the Herbstat that you see up there, I bought 2 of them. I bought that one and another one at the same time. I got my hatchling rack in my bedroom. I got it hooked up to a Herbstat Easy 2 with the 2 dials on it. I bought another one of those. I got a Zilla. I thought about maybe getting the vivariums. I don't know. I've heard they work pretty good. I've not ever used one. A lot of people has told me that the vivariums are a little bit cheaper than the Herbstats. So, but yeah, man, this rack works for me, man. It's not bad. So yeah, it's not too bad at all. I don't have any stickers or anything to put on this rack I'm sitting the laptop on, but yeah, man, I got to get me some made. I did have a logo, or I am getting a logo made. It's in the works. Oh, okay, Heather. Heather, it's been a while since you've done a live stream, man. I kind of miss you. I know, the COVID thing's got everybody tripping out here, man. But me personally, that's all I do is work and come home, really. So, yeah, that's all I really do. But let's see. I guess I could show y'all some snakes. It looks like everybody is just starting to oh, okay. Sweet. Seems like some people are starting to wake up now. Everybody's all, I guess people think it's feeding time. Let's see. I haven't weighed anybody here recently. Um, I don't know if you guys weigh your snakes. I have weighed everybody, but this was back in January. Um, so yeah, I keep a little jotted down and hang it on the wall over here. These are just the females that I'm breeding. uh, so my female pinstripe, the last time I weighed her, this was in January. She weighed 1756, and let's see. My female pastel, this was also in January. That I paired with my male butter. She weighed 1609 back in January. And my het pod girl, she weighed 1307, and that was back in January. So yeah, I need to weigh everybody again. Yeah, man, Heather, I don't know, I kind of, I like her enthusiasm, man. She, her last live stream, man, it was funny, man. Yeah, I need to weigh everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while since I weighed everybody. I try to weigh everybody every 3 months, but everybody just, I don't know, man, work where everybody's trying to get unemployment and all that. Work's been killing me, man. Killing me. But I say my pinstripe now, she's probably well over 2,000 grams now. I really don't know how to oh wow, she's in shed. What are the odds of that? This is the female pinstripe. She is in shed, as you can see. So yeah, she's in blue. She's my biggest female. I'm looking forward to getting hopefully a cinnamon fire pinstripe or a fire pinstripe out of her. Go ahead and put her down. But I tell you what, man, she eats like a beast, man. Let me go ahead and spray her down. This is nothing but just water, by the way. Just plain old water. Spray her tub down. Hey, Heather, I know what you mean, man. Like, what's crazy about me is you know, I probably should have you know, honestly put out more videos than, you know, but I just, you know, things come up, I forget, work, family, you know, so I'm not really, you know, I try to, I'm like right now I'm doing my series where I'm talking about my pairings and stuff like that. So I mean, I understand. I mean, So yeah, here lately I just been watching other people's videos. I know Jason from Going Youp has put out a video about the spider and the wobble. I've seen that. I know Iron Dog. I know he's got his live streams that he does just about every day now. I don't know if y'all seen Mr. Justin Kabelka's special clown project. I seen that. That's pretty badass. Shout out to him. I ain't at that level yet, but that's all right, cause I ain't trying to compete with nobody. I'm just doing my own thing. That's all I can do. But yeah, I know Reese's from Reese's Pythons. I know he had his corn snake. He's got a couple clutches on the ground and that kind of thing, you know. So yeah, I mean, you know. But anyway, let's see. This girl here, I thought about pairing, but I decided not to. This right here is my female yellow belly that I got from Matt and Jim down in the dungeon, Ectothermic Dungeon. But I did not pair her because she's just a tad bit too small. So I'm going to wait. Hopefully by the fall, though, hopefully by then she'll be. Last time I weighed her, she was at 11.14. So yeah, and she is possible het pod. So yeah. Well, sorry about that, girl. So yeah, let's see. Everybody look like they're gonna eat my head off. I'm the same way, just doing my own thing. That's all you can do. I mean, this is my het pod female that I bred to my hypo het pod. And I'm hoping she proves out to be het for pod. But yeah, man, she's definitely a you can tell she don't play around when it comes to the food. See, she done messed up her tub already. But yeah, man, that's all I'm doing is my own little thing, man. Just like a lot of people have been asking me. A lot of people, you know, I've gotten a lot of questions from fellow YouTubers only. You know, why you doing the head-to-head? You know, you should get you some visuals and all that. And I told them, I said, look, I love most of the recessive genes that are out there, but to me, it's more satisfying if I produce those recessive myself versus buy one, pair it to a hat, and get, recessives that way. It's just more satisfying to me. I don't mind taking a longer road. I'm not in no rush to produce anything. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a hobby to me. It's not a business by any means. I work every day. So yeah, we are going to live stream. My husband put the ARs when it comes. Be prepared for cussing. Oh, he's just like me, huh? I think all men are like that when they're putting something together. Because my wife said that about me. She was like, "Man, you cuss up a storm when you're putting stuff together." And I told my wife, I was like, "Look, because if you build something, it's supposed to go that way, but for some odd reason, it never ever goes as smoothly as your mind thinks it does." But yeah, man, like I was saying, I don't have no problem with head-to-head pairings, man. I mean, to me, it's all about the satisfaction of, I made this recessive, I made a pod, I made a clown, I made a hypo, I made sunset, or whatever the case is. I mean, so yeah, and not only that, and I tell people this, buying hats, people might not want to believe it, but it's cheaper, or it's cheaper on my pocket. I can't, I don't know what everybody else makes for a living, but as far as my pocket, it's cheaper on me. Um, oh, I know what you mean. That's just like earlier when I was saying that, like, when people produce pods, it seems like now all I see is Orange Dream Yellow Belly pods, or Gene X pods, or Inchy something, Inchy Yellow Belly, Orange Dream pods. Like me, like I told my wife this, I said I want to produce single gene pods that I've never seen before, really, or that are very, very rare. And she was like, "Well, how do you mean?" And I said, "Well, I've never seen a butter pod before. I've never, I've seen them, but they're not common, if that makes sense. Just like, I've never seen like just like the spider gene. People, they're kind of the spider gene. People's kind of going away from it. I have a spider head pod, and yes, I still plan to make some spider pods. So yeah, I mean, if they want to miss out on the spider gene, that's fine, that's well. But me personally, I like the gene. I'm gonna continue to work with it. But yeah, like single gene pods, I just never seen. You know. But I mean, I just it's just crazy. But yeah, it's just wild, man. I mean, people. I mean, and I'm not knocking nobody for making these kinds of pods or these kinds of clowns and all that, but it seems like people are getting away from the single gene stuff. I mean, the combos. I'm not saying that it's nothing wrong with combinations like Orange Dream, Yellow Belly pods, and all that. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but for us new people like me who can't really, if you were to put an Orange Dream Yellow Belly pod in my face right now, I probably couldn't even. So I probably couldn't even recognize it. But yeah, man, everything I got though is DIY. Like my incubator, that's gonna be on my next list of probably purchase as an incubator. I have an incubator, and it's been running. It's been running for a long time. I probably started running that. I want to say probably since about Christmas. I cut it on because I told my wife, I said, I like to cut it on and get the temps and see if the temps would hold. Hey, what's going on, Jason? And I've had this incubator running since Christmas. I have not cut it off, and I have not had a single clutch of eggs. And the temperature is right at 88.5. The highest it's been is 89. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean, man. I told my wife going into this that I was not going to purchase, as far as ball pythons go, I was not going to purchase anything out of my personal, not nothing expensive out of our personal account or, bankroll or whatever. Now here lately, she's been, like, her thing is she loves pumpkin pods. That is like her favorite kind of pod. That is like her dream, her dream as far as ball pythons go. She wants to produce her own yellow belly pods. And I told her, we will get there, I promise. That is her favorite kind of pod, but honestly, as much as people use yellow belly, you don't really see those anymore. I mean, seriously. I mean, you never really see a single gene yellow belly pod. It's always yellow belly orange dream pod or yellow belly something pod. You never see just a single gene pumpkin pod. But I think the most I've ever spun, as far as this hobby, and I'm talking snakes, incubator rack, everything, I think the most expensive thing I probably bought, I want to say it's the Herbstats, man. The one you see right there. So yeah, but yeah, you got to do your own thing, man. You got to. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, it's more satisfying for me personally to hit my own pods and clowns and hypos and whatnot versus me buy one and that kind of thing. What's going on, Jason? How you doing, man? But yeah, I mean, and then there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that I don't know. They're kind of like, everybody has, like, I don't know if everybody has this, but most of the people in this hobby have that one person that they talk to almost daily or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And like some people in this hobby, man, that I've tried to reach out to, I'm not gonna lie, man, they just blew me off, which I'm fine with. I mean, if you ain't got the time, you ain't got the time. But I mean, just say that. Just say, dude, look, I ain't got the time right now. Get back to me, whatever the case is. But so yeah. But I mean, it's okay. You take the good with the bad. My feelings wasn't hurt at all. I mean, that's the way I see it. You take the good with the bad as far as this hobby. But yeah, I like this hobby. So yeah. Everything in my collection that you see behind me is either het clown or het pod or het hypo. Um, I have picked up an animal a while back that I have not shown anybody. Um, exactly. Um, well, see, me personally, I look at it like this: like, if I know something, oh man, going you for you hit that nail right on the head. I don't. I'll be honest. I'm a rookie. I don't know shit about this hobby. I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but I don't know enough to the point to where I can give decent advice to somebody. So I don't give advice to people at all because uh, I don't see myself as experienced enough to do that, you know. Um, but it's like Jason just said, man. It's amazing to me how people spend all this money with these snakes and whatnot. I mean, we talking thousands of dollars here. And all of a sudden people think that they're the person to go to because they bought this and bought that and all that. Now my thing is this. I'm not saying if you have it, don't spend it. I mean, knock yourself out. I mean, that's your own thing, but it seems like in this hobby, money buys, to me, from what I've seen, money buys, I don't know how to put this. Like, it doesn't just buy expensive snakes. It buys buys certain individuals in a sense, if you know what I mean, because them individuals will, you know, come to you and all that and this, that, and the third. Like all my perns that I just showed you guys, they're simple. Um, they're not nothing too fancy or anything like that. Because I don't know how to identify genes when they're all jumbled up like 3 gene combos and that stuff. I don't know, but I'm just throwing single parents for now. Let me get a chair. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn on the light, guys. I'm sorry. Much better. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, before, see me, like, I got a lot of people's phone numbers in my phone. As far as this hobby goes, but I always try before I even ask them. I always try to look on the internet or check out some videos first, um, because personally, like, I try not to bother you guys as far as knowing something. I mean, like for example, knock on wood, but like if one of my snakes started laying eggs, and like they became egg bound or something like that, um, I would probably personally call one of you guys immediately. Like, you know, what do I do? You know, do I wait, go to the vet, whatever? Um, you know, it's just like uh, my GHI male that I showed. You know, he just ate. He ate for the first time in probably a couple months. It's not been that long, but like a couple months. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was because it's just been too humid outside. Like it's been like for the past 2.5 weeks, like it's been downpouring raining like every other day. Oh, okay. But I mean, it's just crazy, man. And then like, it's just like this rack back here. I got friends that I work with. I bring them in my house. They like, that's a pretty nice setup. And they say, I didn't know that you could, do this cheaper than what you can buy an official rack. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, see, that's just like a while back, and this is why I like Heather so damn much, man. I love her to death because like a while back when I first got this rack put up and together, I had switched all my ball pythons over uh to Cocoa Block, right? Well, I gave it about a week and a half. Well, I started noticing like it was molding real fast, right? So I done a live stream then, and the first thing Heather told me was she was like, you might need to break it down dry, put it in the tub, and then wet it down. And I'm not gonna lie, man. From what I've got, like I read what she said, but to me, it sounded like she was saying like try something else, jackass, or something like that to me. And that's why I always laugh when she was telling me all that, because it just seemed funny, like, but I still do have the Cocoa Block. I need to when I get this hatchling rack together, I will use the Cocoa Block. But I mean, as far as helping me in this hobby, I want to thank all y'all, man, because I told my wife, I said, look, other than videos, like me, I'm a kind of person that I'm a kind of person that like versus me watch a video, I have to do it to get it. And I appreciate that, Jason. And maybe the Avon lady. I don't know who that was. Probably something about car insurance or vacations. I've been getting a lot of them bullcrap phone calls. But but yeah, man. I mean, uh, I heard that, man. I heard that. Oh, that wasn't you. Quit playing, man. Quit playing. I tell you what, I'll answer next time, and I don't want to hit no, you know, my car warranty and all that either. Uh, but yeah, man. Yeah, my wife. It's funny because my birthday is in a couple weeks. My birthday is on the 12th of next month. And my wife's like, "What do you want?" I said, honestly, I tell people all the time. I told my wife rather. I said, "Look, I don't want nothing, man. I got everything. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I'm surviving. You know, and and she kind of teared up a little bit, and I said, "What's wrong?" She was like, "Well, uh, mine's on the 12th, man." My wife, she was just like, from where we started till now, did you ever think? I said, no. I said, nope. I never thought we'd have this house. I never thought we'd have the things that we have. Never. Because I said, hell, when you young, you really don't think about that kind of stuff. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You think of when you're young, you think about the now versus the future. So, yeah, but yeah, man, I appreciate. I'm glad I got into this hobby when I did. Because I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of channels grow. I've seen a lot of new people come in here. Um, so I'm thankful to know each and every one of y'all, talk to y'all, kick it with y'all, laugh with y'all, cry with y'all. I mean, but uh, personally, I try my best. I have too, man, and that's another thing that a lot of people have said about this hobby, and that is patience, 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 patience. And I get it. I get it. Um, when it comes to Mother's Nature's creatures, you can't rush these things, man. You cannot rush them at all. Um, so yeah, like I said, I've been in this hobby. Yeah, that's another thing too. Um, I think the most expensive snake I've got, the most expensive snake I got in my collection, I paid, I want to say about $350, and that's including shipping. Um, and I think that was for my at the time. I think that was for uh, my blade head clown female. So yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, I like my budget. Um, oh yeah, you don't have to tell me. This is why I didn't like. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got my stimulus, and I know people won't admit this, but uh, that aquarium right there, I don't know if you can see that. That's a holding tank. I got angels, I got tetras, I got a snail, and I got a redfin shark. But they're not staying in that tank. I redone their tank, and it's a bit cloudy, so I'm waiting for it to clear up. They're just in here to be, just to have somewhere to kick it. But I'll be honest, and most people won't admit this, but I'll admit it. When I got my stimulus check, oh son, I had to stop myself and say, slow your roll. I mean, I thought about buying, clowns and racks and all of that. All of that, man. Seriously. I mean, I thought I was on top of the world. I ain't even gonna lie when I got my last stimulus. And come to find out, dead wrong. Dead wrong. What's going on, Aqua Balls? Yeah, that's just a holding tank. I've had these fish about I had my redfin shark. He's the oldest out of all those fish. He's about 4 years old. Um, but the angels, they're about, I've had them for about I want to say about 6 months now. See if I can get a close up. I don't know if y'all can see everybody. But anyway, yeah, man, about the stimulus, man, yeah, I thought about it, but I told myself, I said, nah, man, I'm gonna slow down because uh, knowing my luck, I'll spend it on Iraq or whatever the case is, and something will come up. So I just me and my wife both paid off some credit cards and got caught up, But a lot of people, I got this one. I got 4 tanks total. This is a 50-gallon column tank. I got a 20-gallon just behind the laptop on my kitchen counter. I got a 55-gallon in my kitchen against the wall, and then I have a 5-gallon in my bedroom. This is kind of I don't plan on having that many tanks, Aqua Balls. I mean, just enough for me to handle. Once I take the fish out of this one right here and put them back into my 55-gallon, I don't know what I'm going to put in this one. But this is the only tank that has fish in it. All my other tanks don't have fish in it. But yeah, this is a hobby. The fish tanks are a hobby for me too. I kind of just like the snakes you see behind me. I treat the fish the same. But yeah, going Yupa, it's just like you say. I come home from a long day, take a shower, sit on the couch right there, and I just watch them. And I told my wife she's not a big fan of fish tanks because she don't like to clean them or whatever. But I told her, I said, man, they just don't have a care in the world. And I hope to be like that someday. And she was like, what do you mean? And I said, I hope that I live and make a decent living and I can retire and don't have to care about nothing one day, just like the fish. They don't have a care in the world. I said to me, that's how I see them. They don't have a care about nothing. They don't have no bills. They don't have to worry about children and school and COVID. And I said, I want to be like that one day. I've done a few videos on my fish tanks, but oh, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, man. I mean, I told my wife, I said, being home to me, I said, when her and my daughter are home and the snakes and the fish, I said, this is my sanctuary, man. I come home and I don't have to worry about nothing. That's just like um, before the COVID hit. Uh, Before the COVID hit, we was gonna go out and get some fish, but then the COVID hit, and then they shut everything down. Um, so I just told my wife, I said, look, I'm not in no rush to get fish. They might be, Jason, but you love every one of them. So yeah. But yeah, this is just a holding tank for the angels and the tetras and the shark. Me personally, that's too many fish for this column tank right here. Because if y'all had angelfish, y'all know how big they get. So my plan is to probably move all the angelfish into my 60-gallon, or maybe split them up and put some in the 60-gallon, some in the 20-gallon. Oh well, Heather, I'm not gonna lie. I went to PetSmart about a month ago. Well, a little bit longer. They didn't have no fish. They didn't have nothing. They had maybe 10 tanks on the shelf. They didn't have nothing. And I asked the manager of the store, I'm like, what's going on? And he was just like, we put stuff out, but I guess where people are staying home, they need something to do. So they come in here and buy aquariums or, uh, snake bedding and all that stuff. But these fish here I got from my local feed store, and that's where I get all my rats to feed these guys behind me. I support local. So her store is only about 15 minutes from here. So it's not far. I get all my rats and mice from her, and she's just now getting into selling fish as well. So, so yeah. But yeah, man, if y'all don't have fish tanks, go for it, man. Go for it, man. And you don't have to buy a big one. You can get a 5-gallon, 10-gallon. I'm telling you, when you come home after a long day, and you take a nice shot, you eat your dinner, you just sit back and just look at them. I'm telling you, man, it's a good feeling. You should try it. If you don't have a fish tank, get it, try it. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like my wife, she runs a deli in Food City, which is a grocery store, and she said they still can't stock. Uh, she said they still can't stock paper towels and toilet paper. She said every time they get Food City gets a truck every other day. See you, Jason. Food City gets a truck every other day, and she says that when they put that stuff on the shelves like paper towels and sanitize and all that, she said within an hour it's already gone. So yeah, man. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I've had fish all my life. So I mean, I don't know. It's just something I've always had. The 20-gallon that I got, it's a hexagon tank. It's a planted tank. I got real plants in it. Um, I'm trying to. I'm not putting any fish in there because I'm trying to get my plants time to kind of get settled. I've had that tank for about a month now. But I got a beta tank too for my wife. It's in the bedroom. So yeah, but yeah, man. But yeah, back to the snake hobby, man. I'm only buying what my money can get me. which I'm fine with. I don't care what other people say or do, or I mean, because I mean, at the end of the day, we're all adults here. Um, so yeah, but I'm definitely glad I got this rack, this hatchling rack. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it'd be a little bit bigger than what it is, um, but I'm definitely looking forward to setting it up. So I'm off today, so I just been cleaning house, and I'm gonna work on dinner here in about another couple hours or so. Salmon patties tonight, y'all. Salmon patties with uh, salmon patties with maybe some hush puppies, maybe some Bush's baked beans. Maybe bake some of those. Maybe some greens. Yeah, buddy. There is some snakes I won't buy. I want to produce them like myself, Bell and stuff like that. Well, see, that's just like me. Like I have a male butter. I showed you guys. I got a female Mojave. She's still a hatchling, so that's my Bell complex right there. When the time comes, um, I want to produce my own pods, my own clowns. I already got hypos. Yeah, Heather. We need to. Or we went grocery shopping. We haven't really been grocery shopping in a good little while, but I'm kind of feeling salmon patties tonight, man. So I texted the wife and I said, "Do you want salmon patties?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "All right." So I'm a salmon patties and some hush puppies. Yeah. I ain't mean to make all y'all hungry, man. I'm just, I'm just saying. And maybe wash it all down with Arizona sweet tea. So I didn't mean to make y'all hungry, but me personally, I really would like to grill out some chicken or something, but it's been raining so much. By the time you get your charcoals going and all that, you get rained on, it'll probably just go out. So so yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm trying to be patient as far as the breeding season and all that. I'm in no rush because honestly, if I didn't have this hatchling rack, I probably wouldn't have the space for more snakes right now. But I bought this hatchling rack just in case if things don't work out and we don't move. Just in case we don't move and I do get a clutch of eggs, get those incubated and they hatch, I still got this hatchling rack. So yeah, that's kind of my backup plan. Oh, Heather, you'd be surprised. My wife, she brings home sliced ham, salami, bologna. Uh, I don't know if y'all ever tried this, but chicken and pickles deep fried on the stick. Y'all need to try that. That is good. I'm telling you. I know it sounds nasty, but it's good. Chicken and pickles on the stick, man. Deep fry that bad boy. God Almighty, you'll be in heaven. We normally fix dinner about between 4 and 6. Um, Here lately, I've been fixing dinner late, about 6, between 6 and 7 o'clock, because when you're a manager and you're over a department in a grocery store, you got she had inventory day before yesterday, so she didn't get home to about 7:30. So I guess personally, I just wait till she gets in the door. Then I just, you're hungry? Yeah, I'll start on dinner then. So I ain't breakfast. I ain't had a good breakfast in a while. They say that's the most important part of the meal, of the most important meal of the day too. And I don't really eat it like I should, man. We got all kinds of bacon and all that garbage. Well, I like it, but I appreciate this live stream. I didn't think I did not think that I would have this many people. Normally I'll have one or two, but that's about it, man. So yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of people's doing giveaways and all that kind of stuff. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie. I I'm not a big fan of doing giveaways on my channel. Same here, Heather. We got chickens. Uh, we've bought a whole cow before, butchered that up. We bought a hog before. I live in the country, so if you can buy it cheaper on the farm, you do that. So yeah, we've still got. I don't know if y'all ever cooked using this stuff, but we still got homemade lard, and that stuff's pretty good to cook with. But yeah, I thought about doing some giveaways. You know what? Speaking of chickens, do you know that uh, a buddy of mine, she gets chickens delivered through the mail, and I told her, I said, you know what's funny? How can you get chickens delivered in the mail and everything, but I can't get a snake delivered in the mail? I said that is crazy to me. But I took her. Or we went to the post office one day because she picked up. I think she picked up about 30 chicks in the mail, and I got to thinking. I said that is crazy. She can get chickens delivered to her, but if we was to use, but that's just it though. Why is it that they can get chicks delivered, but we can't get snakes delivered in the mail? I just thought that was funny. I don't know. This world is crazy. I mean, because to me, and I understand that some snakes are poisonous. I get that. Uh, but it's just, well, I mean, you can get stuff shipped overnight through the mail, can't you? I mean, it'll cost, but I tell my friends at work all the time, look, shipping a snake overnight, it is not cheap. Let me tell you. And they was like, "Oh yeah, it is." I'm like, "All right." I said, you have to understand. If it's a baby, it's between $50 and $65. If it's an adult, it's more. And they look at me like I'm crazy, man. So yeah, but I just always thought it was, just weird. Damn, I don't know about that, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, FedEx, man, they something. Well, see, I had this rack delivered to my wife's mom's house. Well, see, I got a PO box. Um, I used to have a mailbox, but then neighbors and people just kept running into it, knocking it over. So I just said the hell with it. So I got me a PO box. But yeah, man, it's crazy. This COVID stuff is crazy, and now they talking about this second round of stimulus and all this and unemployment and all that. Me and my wife has worked through this whole thing. We ain't took time off, nothing. And I tried to tell people at work, because I work with a bunch of younger people, and they huff and puff. And I'm like, look, if y'all want to take a leave of absence, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. But at the end of the day, your bills are still due. They are still due, regardless of what kind of disaster this world's going through. They are still due at the end of the day. So they're not going to, you know, you still got to pay their electric bill, water bill, rent, whatever the case is. So, like, you taking a leave of absence or all that, you're better off just working, man. So, I don't know. I know they was talking this morning about how, uh, I think today is the last day for unemployment or something. I think it runs out tonight or something like that. They were saying that today. So, I don't know. I really don't know what they gonna do, but it's wild. It's wild, man. I figured they I figured they make a decision on the stimulus, but I don't know what they're gonna do. So yeah, man, we've been on here for an hour and a half. But I did not think this many people would be in here with me, man. I really didn't. I appreciate it, man. I've been out of work since March the 23rd and still don't know when I will be back to work. Took me 10 weeks to finally get my unemployment, and our numbers are worse now. More people losing their job. Oh, I get it, man. I feel you. I mean, I know you hurting, man. I am too. I mean, I told my wife, I said, you got it good. She was like, why? I said, because you work in a grocery store. Every household needs groceries. I mean, you really think they're going to shut down a grocery store? Highly doubt that. Well, see, me, I flip, I work at a pizza joint. And man, it's crazy. Like now, it's getting to the point to where in my area, people just don't. They're supposed to wear masks, but they don't care, man. They just and then you try to tell them, hey, you can't be in here without a mask on. Can you go get one or we'll give you one? Then they think you jumping on them and all that. So me, I just don't even say nothing to them no more because I mean, I told my boss I'm not gonna lose my job because I'm telling somebody that they can't be in here without a mask on, and then they jump on me, and then I ask them to leave, and then they call the big boss and say, "Well, look, man, he told me get out, do something, but I ain't trying to go through all that, man." So yeah. Oh, okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. But see, it don't even matter what job you got. I mean, as long as you as long as you're happy with honest, manual labor and stuff, that's all that matters. Now, granted, I'm not saying I have the best job in the world because I ain't gonna lie, it can get a little stressful, but it works for me. So, and me and my wife, we make it work. So, um, but I don't know what they're gonna do with this stimulus, man. I mean, and then everybody in this area, it's rumors going around that Trump said supposedly it could be more than $1,200. I told my wife I wouldn't be surprised if it's less than that, honestly. So I don't know. I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I really could not tell you what's going on, man. I just, I hope you're right, man. Because anything can change, man. I mean, this sweet tea could be good today, but tomorrow could taste like garbage, and that'll make my day go bad if you catch my drift with the way they doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, do I think $1,200 is enough to get by for a month or whatever? No, but I guess I better not be, ungrateful. Because I know me and my boss was talking about that, and I told him, I said, if you have children and have a household, $1,200 is not enough. Yeah, I agree with you there. I am too. Actually, my child starts school, I think the second week of August, around my birthday. So I mean, that's not even that far off. Well, see, I told my wife, I told her, I said they might need to just shut everything like down completely, like completely shut it down. Because I told her, I said, I said people's not gonna stay home. You got my generation, people younger than me. They ain't gonna stay home. I mean, but well, see, that's the kind of dilemma we're in as far as homeschooling and going to school. Because I told her, with us supposed to be moving within less than a year from now, we can't afford to just drop our jobs and and homeschool her. We can't. And I just got one child. She's in her bedroom right now. But I told Ashley, I said, we can't afford that, man. We can't. And so, like, a bunch of us parents have been hired. They thought about maybe hiring some of the teachers from the school to like come to somebody's, to like come to somebody's house, and we pay them to teach like 6 kids or 5 kids, something like that. We thought about doing that, but I don't know. Yeah, you can get your groceries delivered here too. Walmart does it around here. All the grocery stores do it. Food City calls it, I think, Go Kart or something. I think Walmart does it too, but it's wild around here, man. But yeah, it's well, I mean, that's just like a lot of people in my area. They went to the beach, right? Now I live in the boondocks, like I live in the woods. I mean, uh, our nearest big city is Johnson City, Tennessee. That's the nearest big city to me. That's 2 hours from here. A lot of people around here, they went to the beach and all that. And I'm like people my age, my generation, and the younger people, they don't care, man. They don't care. They don't care till it's too late. Like they don't care. I told my wife that. I said they don't care. I said, hell, I know coworkers that get off of work and later on go get drinks with people. I'm like, man, do you know you ain't? I mean, why are you doing that, man? Like seriously, like you ain't supposed to be hanging out and all that. Like, oh well, they opened everything back up. I said, yeah, but that don't give you the right to go out and associate yourself with people. I mean, we still in a sort of a crisis here, man. But I just don't even say nothing no more. I just telling you, reap what you reap what you sow, man. So I mean, you reap what you sow. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think people just they have. I call it can't sit still disease is what I call it. They just cannot sit still. They have to go somewhere, do something with somebody. They don't know how to stay home and just chill out and relax. I mean, it's can't sit still disease. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'll go outside and sit on my porch and all that for a few. I mean, but I'm not gonna go out to no store and walk around like everything's peachy. I ain't, I'm not doing all that. It's wild, man. It is. It's wild. I don't know what they gonna do, but look like the sun came out. Whew. Oh, I know how you feel, man. I mean, I got, I got sanitizer in my car. Uh, at work we got lockers. I got it in my locker. Oh, okay. I ain't really I ain't really been out doing nothing. I mean, I'll cut the yard. I detail my car a lot. I need to do that again, but it's been raining so much. So yeah, but it's I mean it's just wild. But I hope that they can agree on something rather soon. I understand that. Yeah, I hate being home myself. I hate being home myself. I mean, I don't hate it, but given the circumstances, I hate it. So yeah, yeah, but this whole summer it's just been shit show really. Hell, I went to Lowe's when I was working on that aquarium. I went to Lowe's to get some sand, and it felt like I was in damn Walmart, man. I mean, they was packed in there, man. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, I was like, wow. I guess people got a lot of projects to do around the house and all that, so they getting that stuff done. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. I hope the same thing. Well, guys, we've been on here about 2 hours now. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I need to go ahead and prep my dinner. So, um, Iron Dog, if you uh if you do have a live stream, I will be there. Heather, I'll see you then. Uh, I hope y'all have a good day, good afternoon. Stay blessed. Keep your head up. Uh, stay up. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all in my next one.